Hey, Railbirds, here we are at the 2022 Premier Billiards U.S. National Artistic Pool Championships presented by McDermott Cues. We are coming at you live from the Clubhouse Bar and Billiards here in beautiful Lynchburg, Virginia. This event is brought to you by PremierBilliards.com and McDermott Cues. Thank you for your support. Also brought to you by Aramith Billiard Balls, Napa of Madison County, and Balance Billiards. Thank you for your support as well. This is the second semifinal match between Jason, the Michigan Kid Lynch, and Abram Diaz. All right, with that, I am going to turn over the microphone to our main commentators for this match. It's going to be Brian Superman Pauly and Mark White.
Hi, guys. Hi, Brian. Really
Morning, Mark.
looking
Seems
forward
like
to this one.
Seems like I just talked to you. Two-way.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. The first semi-final was an absolute cracker, full of drama, went down to the wire, and I'm expecting some more of the same. Jason, the Michigan Kid, against Abram, too tall. Tell us about this one.
Well, the cool thing about this match is this is the tiebreaker. This is the third time that they have met in a semifinal, and they're tied one apiece.
Something's got to give.
Absolutely. Here's a profile about Jason. He's one of our few two-time world jump champions. Massive stroke. You see all the sponsors there that get behind him. He's my road partner. We've been doing this for quite some time.
So starting off with the same shot as we did in the last.
Yep, Tim shot this last match, so Jason's doing the same.
Well, almost made it. Look, just a little bit short on the 4-ball, so not a bad effort to start this second semi-final off. I want to welcome all our viewers on Facebook, Railbirds TV. If you've got any questions for the expert, Brian Pauly, of course, don't hesitate to ask him. Any little comments you've got here and there, get involved. It's always nice to have you with us, guys. So thanks for joining us.
And the interesting thing about this match is these guys, their style is the exact same. So these guys are both stroke guys. Sometimes you get a match to where maybe some guys are more of a technical player versus a stroke player. These guys are about the exact same as far as style-wise. So you'll see a lot of the same stuff.
So second attempt. No improvement really on the first one.
Yeah.
So what's the secret about getting this set up, Brian?
Well, there is a lot of gap in between those two combo balls. Some people have the gap, some people have them frozen. It's just finding the right setup to where they all go, but then also having the right angle and the right stun on the cue ball to come down and make the ball in the pocket. So on that last attempt, he missed a ball on the side, so he has to adjust for that, plus the adjust on the ball going down in the corner pocket. See if he made his adjustment.
Oh, yes, he's got it. He's got it. Fist pump. First blood then. To the Michigan Kid, Lynch. Yeah, very good shot. Got quite close the first time, Brian. Second shot, not really anywhere near. And the third time, got it absolutely perfectly. Look at that. Just making it. I'm sure he's blowing that ball in with his mouth, isn't he?
I don't know if that's legal, but I don't think Jason would do that.
So here he is then. Let's have the details on Abram.
Yep, so Abram's coming up to the table here. So Abram is also a very well-known cue maker and cue repair guy. He's the main guy around the San Diego area, makes mass AQs for most of us. He's the defending champion. He won here last year. He also won a National Artistic Pool Championship in Mexico in 2017. He's also one of our multi-time world jump champions. Abram plays at a high level all the time. He's been doing this for quite some time, and just a great player and a great guy.
So he'll be playing the same shot, of course.
Yep. And once he finishes this shot off, then he gets to pick in special arts to see which shot he wants to pick. But he's got this one to focus on first.
Yeah, quite a high degree of difficulty, this shot. All about the setup. And then, of course, you've got to hit it right. Wow, pretty close. But got nowhere near, really, with the one ball. Is it the
This
one
is the
ball
hard
over
part
the corner?
when you have multiple balls. If you miss them, you got to try to keep track of where all the balls go at. You know, did they go short? Did they go long? And how do you adjust for that? Plus, the track of the cue ball was going right into the long rail, so he's got to be able to change the angle on that to get down to the corner pocket.
It may be a bit lower on the cue ball, Brian.
Yeah, he's gonna have to either change his angle that he's hitting this in, or hit it with a little draw to stun it over.
Mm-hmm. So there's the combo into the side that he's setting up now. Just give him a little tap, get them nice and tight.
Yep, the tapping of the ball keeps them there, keeps them frozen. One of the questions that Gregory asked in the chat is, are we allowed to scratch? We are allowed to scratch.
I should play more artistic pool because I'm scratching all the time.
Yep, that's one caveat we get. And if you can't make a ball in the pocket, just play 3 cushion.
Yeah.
All right, here's Abram's
I'm
second
looking
attempt
forward
now.
to playing more of that.
All right, here we go. Like a normal pool player, if it's not ready, stand up, come back at it.
Yeah, that one's gone wrong again. Really does take a lot of setting up this shot, doesn't it?
Yeah, this particular one, because there's so much that can go on with the throw between the combo balls.
I'm just looking at that ball there. He's got that on the edge of the spot, look, and I just saw that 9 ball just rock back a little bit. It's not quite on the spot. He's just going to change that. I'm glad he's done that.
That was an actual measurement. I was looking at it. So he's using that.
Was it?
Yep. So it was on the spot and then a ball from the spot. So a lot of people use different ways to measure up where they want to set the balls up. So in theory, you can set it up the exact same way every time.
I'm with you.
Yeah, so I've seen people use a ball as a measurement tool, a piece of chalk, or even their finger. Abram's going to have to make an adjustment here and then see if he can get it on the 3rd try, just like Jason did.
Yeah, it's hard to predict what he's got to do here because both his previous shots have been very different. First one got pretty close. One last check of that combo into this bottom right-hand corner.
All right, looks like he's set, so here comes his 3rd and final attempt on this shot.
Well, Gotta say,
Made the adjustment
not
on
a
the
good
cue ball.
start.
All right, that is a 0 for Abram. Jason draws first blood, and Abram leads out in special arts. So we'll see what he gets to pick. I have an idea because I know what he likes, but I'm gonna wait to see if I'm right. He's over there on his tablet, scrolling through, figuring out which shot he's gonna pick.
He's new school, not old school, huh? He's gone for the iPad, for his tablet.
I think it's the shot he picked is what we didn't think he was going to pick. Jason was like, I bet you he's going to hit this. And nope, he picks this one.
Ah, I remember this one. Hand is quicker than the eye.
Yep.
This is where you make a deliberate foul. So the cue ball goes through, knocks the one ball out the way, and your tip of your cue actually hits the 2 ball onto that combo. Is that correct?
Absolutely. You got it right, Mark. Congratulations.
Well, I love the slow-mo on this one because you really can see what's going on with the slow-mo. It's true. The hand is quicker than the eye. A bit of a magic shot, this one, until you see the super slow-mo. So I hope Kevin's going to be ready with his super slow-mo to show exactly what happens in this shot. This is a cute little shot, this one.
I'll try.
No pressure.
Yeah, we use a shot like this in the shows and stuff, and Tom Rossman hits this better than anybody. You really can't tell.
Yeah, you really need a lot of follow through on this one. Oh, Steve Lillis.
And Abram, and while we were doing that, Abram just hit that shot really well. And to be honest with you, this shot could actually be used as a training tool for regular pool to make sure you follow through far enough.
Yes, absolutely. So important to get that cue through the cue ball.
And as requested, here's your slow-mo instant replay.
So keep your eye. There you see it. White ball goes out to the side. Yellow goes the other way. And the tip of the cue strikes the 2 ball like that. Perfect camera work, and then goes on to make the combo look brilliant. So now
that is
Jason
6 points.
has to play the same shot. Yeah, the first semi-final was very close, wasn't it, Brian?
Yes, that first semi-final, that was an instant classic. That was so close.
Yeah, the youngster just losing out to the veteran. Theo played some great stuff early on, but it was Tim Chin who finished the stronger. Here we go. Oh, no problems there. The stroke master getting that cue all the way through. Beautiful shot. And they both come out firing, guys.
Nice shot for Jason. And now he's going to lead in draw. So let's see what he picks here.
There you see.
He's made his selection, so let's see what he picks. This is a good pool shot. Pretty simple shot. Just shoot the ball in, draw back, and make the other ball in the corner.
Yeah, I like this shot. This is another shot, actually, that you could use while playing 9-ball.
Absolutely.
And there you see it. A little bit too much English on that one. just a little bit wide. So
And that's pretty much the only adjustment here is changing what angle and what spin.
Yeah, so a little bit. I'm not saying it's an easy shot, but it's certainly more simple adjustment-wise than the first shot we saw. So much going on. At least you've only got 2 balls to worry about here.
Absolutely.
This looks perfect. Oh!
Wow.
Well, we've had one high, one low, and now we want to see one right in the middle. Yes, pursing his lips up there. He knew that was close. Wow.
Wow, that was close.
Yeah, he got close on all 3 occasions there, didn't he? So a chance then for Abram to get back in front.
Yeah, absolutely. If he can get this on any attempt, he'll get really close to Jason and actually get ahead of him. And then it'll be Abram's pick. So if he can, in a sense, break serve, that'll be very advantageous for Abram to do.
Yeah, a little bit like the tennis analogy there, isn't it? If you can score on your other opponent's choice, that's a big plus.
Yep.
So there's just sort of straightish, draw back straight to the rail, lots of right-hand English in this case. Spin the cue ball up towards that ball over the corner. Here we go. Well, a little bit short of English there. So can either change the angle of the pot or just put a little bit more spin on the ball.
You're learning, Mark. You're doing it good now. All right, second attempt.
Give me another 5 years, I'll be all right. Wow, he went too much there. Made a huge adjustment.
Yeah, I think he didn't get as low as he wanted, but he got the side spin. I think he used too much side spin. So if you hit a little more draw, a little bit less spin, it should go.
Yeah, he wanted that cue ball back to the rail quicker, didn't he?
Absolutely. So here we go. Third try.
Wow, both players struggling with that shot. Now, I'm not saying it's easy, Brian, by any means. Of course, I'm not saying that, but I would say that's it was certainly easier than the first shot, I would have thought.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
in
I'm
theory,
wrong.
it's just like you said. In theory, it's just a straight drawback, but it's getting at the right angle to come down and make that ball in the pocket. So that's the tough part.
Yeah. So no change in the score then.
A couple of questions in the chat about the black line in the diagram. That's a barrier to where like you have to be behind that line or in that zone, and use a backspin. Yeah, that's what I mean by draw. All right, so.
Oh, now I saw Abram practicing this before we went live, and he got this 2 out of 3. Can he do it?
This is such a pretty shot when it goes.
So this is the opposite shot to one of your favourite shots. Is that correct? The draw.
This is the
follow
opposite one of my
rather than
least
the draw.
favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, one of the hardest shots to perform, right?
Yeah, the circular draw is rough, and this was as rough.
That's rough. Yeah, I saw him make this a couple of times earlier in practice, so I'm expecting him to make it. 3 attempts, first one coming up.
Here we go. First try, 10 points.
So it went a little bit early.
Yep, caught it a little too thick. He needs to go a little bit thinner on his contact point on the 3-ball. As a reminder from the diagram, he shoots the cue ball into the 3, banks the 3-ball out of the way, cue ball compresses off the rail, comes out and hooks around the 6-ball down to the 9-ball. Just like that little video or that little diagram.
There you go. And when I saw him make this in practice, he actually made the 3. He actually made the 3 in the corner as well.
Ooh, that was so close.
Yeah, just catching the 8 again. Both these players know each other so well, don't they? They know what they're both capable of.
Absolutely. They said they have very similar styles, and they've played multiple matches together, so kind of tough to figure out what to shoot because the other person does it the same shot. Third attempt. Here we go.
Oh, close again, but just caught the 8. Made the 3 in the corner. Not that that's a prerequisite, of course, for the shot, but he made it.
This should be extra bonus points if you make that ball.
Yeah, the time that he made it in practice, he made the 3 ball. So I thought, oh, this is going to go close, but no.
So now Jason has to attempt this.
Yeah, you say he's got a nice stroke. Here we go. So what went wrong there?
I think he hit it too full, because if it goes straight into the rail like that, you've hit it too full, and if it comes out and doesn't bite around enough, you've hit it too thin. So you got to find that sweet spot right in the middle that allows you to get around that blocker ball.
Yeah, but I'll just really about the stroke, isn't it, this shot? Yeah, exactly the same. So needs to adjust slightly. Trouble is, your brain can tell you that you're hitting it in the right place when.
Yep. There's a reason why this is a 10-pointer.
Yeah, it really is. As you say, one of the really, just having a look at the screen over there, you wonder what he's looking at. Just waiting to have a look at the slight delay, of course, on the YouTube video. You'll be watching that.
It wasn't enough delay for him.
Here we go. Last try, and a chance to really open up his lead on Abram.
Well, same shot 3 times in a row, wasn't it, really?
So yeah, he looks like he made a slight adjustment. He didn't come out. He didn't go as deep, but he still didn't get out around for the ball. So now Jason gets to lead out in bank kick. So let's see what he's got in store.
Yeah, when we're talking about making adjustments, Brian, I mean, we really are, aren't we? Talking just millimeters. And sometimes you think you've made that slight adjustment, but maybe, just too slight. It's so difficult.
Absolutely. Sometimes it can be literally just a millimeter of angle or just a half a tip of spin. A lot of different things. This is a cool looking shot because this is a variation of the 5-rail kick shot that Willie Mosconi made in a world championship forever ago. So it's a 5-rail kick shot. Cue ball is in hand between the 1x1 diamond zone, and you have to go 5 rails, make the combo without hitting the blocker ball.
Yeah, this is a shot you could use in a game of pool as well. Just imagine that you're hooked.
All right, so now he hit the blocker ball in his first attempt. So now you make the adjustment on how to lengthen out the path of cue ball now.
So a bit deeper, a bit closer to that corner pocket this time, is it, Brian?
Either that or put more, either that or put less spin on it. This looks good.
Oh, this looks amazing. Great shot. Second time. So increases his lead. Abraham will step up. Same shot, of course. To answer Steve Lillis in the chat. Yes, mate, I will be in Michigan in September. Hope to see you there. There you can see the setup. Second diamond for the block up. First diamond for the ball that he wants to make. And then there's an imaginary box there. I think it's diamond to diamond, is it? Diamond up and diamond to the side.
That's correct.
Here we go then.
Yeah, he went way short on that.
Wow. He needs to... somewhere between the first and second diamond, I'm thinking.
That looks, that still looks a little short.
Wow. Needs more spin, I think.
Yeah, either that or hitting it with a little more follow spin to help lengthen that out. Yeah, like what Steve was talking about, when you're in a heads-up match, when you get a lead, you want to start shooting, shots you can make. Preferably, maybe lower point ones, just so you can keep points. But when you're down, that's when you got to hit higher point shots and just hope the other guy doesn't hit them. There's a lot of strategy involved. All right, here's Abram's third try. Hopefully he makes enough adjustments to get this to come around. Maybe.
That's better. It's much better. Oh, he's hit the blocker.
0 points for Abram. That's a good pick.
Yeah, good choice, huh?
All right,
that's the other part of the strategy, isn't it, Brian? Picking the shots that... So a little bit of book consulting. Consult the notes.
Oh, yeah. Trying to figure out, like you were saying before, trying to figure out the shot that Abram can't, that Jason can't make, that Abram can, or he knows that Jason struggles with. So we were in stroke.
I wonder if we're going to see. Sorry, Brian. I was just going to ask you. I wonder if we're going to see the other hardest shot. We've seen the follow. I want to see that draw one as well.
I have a feeling it might come. If one of these guys are down, they're probably going to pull it.
Yeah, that's one you pull out when you're a little bit way behind you, where you need something to... one of those shots that you might just make that your opponent may not, kind of thing.
So Abram's looking through the book. He leads out in stroke. So we'll see what he's doing. He's pulling a 10-pointer out. So we'll see what he's doing.
Is he going to answer my prayers? Come on. Oh, I like this one as well. Open the gate, the deep draw with the right hand English.
This looks Mark's starting to learn all the shots.
I tell you, I really want to come and see one of these live because I just love this so much. Great entertainment, and the guys look fabulous. You know, they looks like they all get on. It seems like a good group of guys having some fun, but playing some really tough shots as well while they're having fun.
This is one of those 2mm draw shots that I was talking to you about, Mark.
Yeah, it's insane that they can draw back off this. There comes the little gadget, the 2mm marker. You did tell me who invented that or designed it last night. Was it Lloyd somebody, you said?
I can't remember where we got those. I know Mark Demick had some made for us because he competed and ran the division in the past. But I don't know exactly who made those, but they're a great tool to measure exactly 2mm.
I used to go to school with somebody called Mark Dimmock. Crazy.
Here we go.
Here we
10
go then.
points.
Oh, miscue.
Well, the rule of thumb when shooting a 2mm shot is if you miscue, you're almost there. So low and so far to the outside to allow that shaft to deflect through. All right, second attempt, now worth 9 points.
So just explain to us where he's hitting this now, Brian.
He's hitting this low and outside, so he's probably hitting this about 430. I miscued again.
2 miscues. He
That's
really hurried that one, I thought.
I agree. The frustrating part is when you have a shot like this and you miscue and you don't even get a chance to attempt it.
Yeah, you don't mind if you make the ball and get the draw, even if you hit the cue or something, just give it a chance. At least you've almost made the shot, but to miscue twice.
Yeah, the secret behind this is a super loose grip that allows the cue to follow all the way through. So if you're holding this and trying to do it's called a fouette stroke, you should be able to pull the cue right out of my hand. It's that loose of a grip on the back end.
You're giving away all the secrets here. We love it.
So when are you competing, Mark?
Well, I don't think I'll ever be competing. I'll never be competitive, but I'm definitely going to have a go at it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, he done
My
exactly what I
goodness.
said. He hit the cue right on the butt. Oh, unlucky. But a great attempt that. Again, though, 0 points. But just going back to what you said, Brian, I'm definitely going to be trying some of these shots just because they look so much fun. But I know I'm going to get frustrated as well. You'll have to give me some lessons. Look at that. Just, in fact, he got too much spin on it. Came off that rail and hit right on the end of that cue. Unlucky. Anywhere else, and he might have made it.
That is so frustrating right there, just to get hit it that good. And then we have had some brutal rolls in these matches.
Yeah, I mean, Tim Chin in the first one, in the early part of that match, how many bad rolls did he get? Ended up coming through, though.
Somebody asked me in the chat about my favorite shot that I like to play in competition. Kevin, I think you know the answer to that.
It's the circular draw shot is your favorite shot.
Very funny.
It's the open draw, isn't it? It's the open the gate. Oh, the window shot.
Ah, Mark's got it. Yeah.
Even Mark knows.
Love the window shot.
Yeah, I love that as well.
All right, here's Jason's attempt. Try to put a lot of room here between him and Abram.
Wow. Never got any draw. Pushed the cue ball forwards.
That's exactly how I would hit it.
That would be a foul, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. He hit a little too center on that ball. So for those of you who don't know what the diameter, like the gap is for a 2 millimeter, it's about the diameter of a quarter or the thickness of a quarter.
Yeah, Javier, you could well see me, my friend, between the Michigan event and the Ohio event. I might just pop over to Mexico, come up and meet you in Pilar Felenos again and play some 3-cushion. And then we can try some of these trick shots together as well. That would be fabulous.
Javier knows them all. He competed years ago. Great player. Monster stroke, too.
Yeah. Terrific draw shot. Well, yeah, just not looking confident at the moment on this particular shot, Jason. He was telling us the other day that he's got a stepson that's quite a good pool player as well.
Yep, Bryson plays pretty good for how old he is and how little time he's been playing.
Yeah, he said 3 years he's been playing or something like that.
Yep.
Not very long.
All right, third attempt.
So,
yeah,
third attempt.
Yeah, 2 millimeter draws. These are tricky, you know, and you really can't try to overpower these. It's actually a finesse shot if you stop and think about it. All right, here we go.
You need to snap that cue, don't you? Snap. Not to be today. Made the rail, but look at the spin. Got plenty of spin, just not getting the draw. Still going. Wow, look at that. That would make a great slow-mo. And finally comes to rest. So, chance then.
All right, so now Jason's going to lead out and jump. So we'll see what he has to pick. He's got a 17-point lead. What am I thinking? 7-point lead.
13.
I can't do 13. Math today. I'm a pool player. I don't do math.
13 point.
13 points lead, yeah.
How many pool players does it take to do math?
Think that's
3.
I think that's reading, not maths. What have we got here then?
1C.
Triangles on the table.
What is 1C? One-handed jump shot, 6-pointer. Just using the rack as a measuring device.
Yeah. Straightforward jump, make the 8-ball in the corner.
Yep. One-handed.
6 points. Just like that. Thank you very much. My job's done. Off he walks. Over to you, Abram. Just like that.
People have asked me, why is this a 6-pointer shot? And I've told them for the people who compete in this shot's pretty much a hanger. And they look at me as like, a one-handed jump is a hanger. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it shows once you've mastered. I mean, when you're jumping those balls out of the rack, those 6 balls out of the rack, the 6-pack shot, one-handed, I mean, that is really difficult. So judging it with this shot, And having said that, he's just missed it.
He went just to the left of that. There we go.
Second time in it goes. So he's got some more points on the board just to keep him in touch. Another 5 points there. Takes him to 11.
And Abram leads out in Mass A. If we have time throughout the stream, when we have some dead time, I have a very funny one-handed jump story for you that involves Fedor Gorst.
Oh, I want to hear that. Fedor Gorst provided me with my favourite commentating moment of all time when he done the double jump. So I'm looking forward to hearing your Fedor one-handed jump story.
Abram's looking at his tablet right now, so I'll make this quick. I was at a BCA, and he was in the Q-Tech booth demoing the Propel jump cue. And then the Q-Tech rep was asking if people wanted to try it. He looks at me, and he has no idea who I am. And he says, hey, you want to try it? And I was like, sure. And my test for a jump cue is a one-handed jump. So I set it up, jumped it over like the rack of balls, made the ball, and then Fedor turns and looks at me like, who's this guy?
I love things like it's like the videos you see on YouTube where they'll dress up a young, really talented footballer and they'll make him look like a granddad, and the granddad will run onto the field and run rings around all the footballers. Same sort of thing. You're in disguise.
Abram's coming with the big one. They both shoot this shot so well.
Yes, I remember this one. Jump out of the rack, go past the second diamond, and draw back onto the ball in the corner. Here we go. I want to learn to jump like this. Here we go. Oh, never got the backspin.
Adjustment here.
So is this literally, Brian? Is it literally just centre ball right on the top, on the back of the ball?
Think of doing a vertical draw shot.
Yeah. Just like that. Second time, in it goes.
Actually, wait a minute. Where does the cue hit? Because it's not allowed to hit the pocket point.
It did hit the pocket point.
He said it did, then it must have. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Kevin's going to pull up the replay. If it hits the pocket point, it's no good.
Oh, I didn't think it did.
Here we go.
Oh, it did.
It hit the pocket point.
It did. Yes, it did. So he'll have another attempt.
Yep, this will now be his third attempt.
Good spot. Whoever spotted that first, well done. That one, the eye was quicker than the ball there.
All right, here we go. Last try.
So just aim out a little bit more. Don't catch that point again. So no points. Shake of the head. So beginning to fall a little bit behind here, especially if Jason can now make this. Yeah, that was close whether it hit the rack then as well, I thought. So Jason going to the other side. Purely preference.
You're starting to sound like an artistic pool commentator more and more, Mark.
I very much doubt that. Oh, that's great. First time. Wow, that's a proud walk.
9 points. All right, so we are through the discipline round. So now each player has four shots to pick from. Look at this great camera work here.
Yeah, you know what I like about that? I don't think it hit a rail, did it? That cue ball. Straight up and back. Beautiful.
Valid point with Jason having a 23-point lead. I did the math right this time. He can just do some easier shots, less point shots, and give Abram less points to try to come back with.
Yeah. Marie Roller. Way to go, Jason. It certainly was. He's had the upper hand in the first few shots. So what are we going to come out with here?
Feeling he was going to pick this because he hits this really well. So I think you guys have seen this before, but you pocket the 2 balls in the end corner pockets, cue ball pushes through, goes 3 rails, and hits the object ball in the other corner pocket.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites to watch. This is the one where you said all 3 balls are touching, right?
Yep, the cue ball, the 2 and the 1 are all frozen to each other, and the 2 ball and the cue ball are frozen to the rail. And they split the second diamond, so they have to be set up this way. There's no wiggle room.
So I'm guessing high right hand English, push round the angles, 9 ball in the corner. I've got a good feeling about this one. Watch this stroke. Perfect. First time. Great shot. Piling on the pressure. Another 10 points. 31 now the lead. Couldn't have hit that any better. Catching that 3rd diamond, almost guaranteeing he's going to make that 9. So pressure on.
Absolutely. Just keep making points at this point.
It's a nice shirt that Jamie's wearing back there. Look at that nice shirt. What a nice shirt he's wearing. Hey, get out of the way, Abram. You're blocking our view of that really nice shirt back there.
I've got one of those shirts. Talking about shirts, are you familiar with Gloria Jean, who does the Ride the 9 tour?
I am.
Gloria's such a... We'll talk after this shot. So here we go then. And he keeps up with him as well, making it first time. Brilliant shot.
Nice shot, Abram. He needed that to stay in the game. He didn't want to get too far behind Jason right now.
There you see, perfect again, almost a carbon copy.
It's not Abram's. It's his first wild card pick. Ooh, I know. He just told me what he was going to pick. This is going to be cool. All right, so this is the Stefano Palinga jump hook. This is pretty. So what he's going to do, he's going to pocket 1 ball on the side with the right angle. The cue ball is going to jump over a bridge and then hook around that rack. That's got 3 balls to the rail.
Yes, this is the one you played yesterday.
Yep.
You almost made it on the 3rd attempt, I believe.
That's right.
Just
I
didn't
almost
quite
got
get
it.
enough draw on it. Yeah, you almost got it. This is a pretty shot to watch. I love this one. Lots going on. There's triangles, there's jumps, there's bridges, everything going on here.
There's something for everyone.
Yeah.
Bridges and racks and balls. Oh, my.
Can't we get a bit of chalk in there somewhere? I think we should add a bit of chalk on the pyramid spot, Brian, that you've got to go round as well.
Just add everything in there, yep. No, the only caveat with this is you cannot contact the rack until after you've made the ball.
But can you contact the bridge? Is it okay if the cue ball hits the
I
bridge?
believe, if I remember correctly, yes, you can contact the bridge. You just cannot contact the rack.
Okay, here we go then. 3 in the side, jump the cue ball over the bridge, draw it back, and make that 5 ball over the corner pocket. Just checking, look, just looking at his notes.
10-point shot. Trying to gain some ground here.
He needs to make this, and he'll still be 13 points behind. So here we go, attempt number 1. Oh yes, first time. Brilliant
nice shot, Abram.
Wow, absolutely perfect. The way that drew back, I want to see a slow-mo of that.
Evan's working on it.
Fabulous shot. I wonder what he consulted in his notes. I wonder if he just looked at another little tip that he'd written down from a previous shot. Watch, here we go. And then the cue ball spinning back, just catching the rail, and in it goes. Tremendous shot. Really high difficulty as well. Well, anything you can do, I can do as well. Well, really turning it on now, these two. You can tell why they've both won a semi-final each, and one of them is going to be 2 semi-finals to 1 up after this. Who's it going to be? This is fabulous stuff.
All right, so now Jason gets to the next pick. It's his second wild card pick.
Almost carbon copy, although he caught the other rail first. Great shot. Well, this is quality, isn't it, Brian?
Absolutely. You're seeing the reason why these guys are ranked where they're at and playing in the semifinals. You're getting some high level stuff right here, and that's awesome to watch.
Yeah, I feel very privileged to be here watching it.
All right, so what Jason is doing, he's just picking 6-pointers and making shots, because even if he makes it and Abram makes it, there's really no change in the points. So he's just making shots to get points and then forcing Abram to come with 9 and 10-point shots.
Yeah, this is the one, isn't it, where the hardest part of it sometimes is drawing back straight to make sure.
You have that correct. As long as you set the cluster up, it goes every time, and then you just got to draw straight back. Greg was asking about the ranks. Jason's ranked second on our rankings right now. Abram's ranked number 1 in our rankings right now. All right, here we go. I see Superman colors on there.
Yes. He's even doing the arm for you.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well,
he's feeling it right now.
He certainly is, isn't he? It's like, breaking and running a 9-ball. He's in stroke, everything going, feeling very, very easy.
Like, yep, I know they're going.
Yeah. He wasn't hanging around to play a second attempt, that's for sure. He knew it as soon as he hit it. Absolutely perfect.
Abram just has to make sure he makes this shot and then just stay as close as he can to Jason and then come with something big on his next wild card pick.
Yeah, I think it could be time for that circular draw.
It might be. The problem
think
is
it's
Abram
time.
hits it good, Jason hits it good. So it's like if he picks it, it's almost like a wash.
Yeah, you just got to hope you do and your opponent doesn't. That's all he can do. He's got to do something, hasn't he?
Yes, those colors were also Wonder Woman colors.
And isn't that Caitlin's nickname?
Yes, it is. All right, here we go. Abram, first try.
Well, he didn't get the draw. And do you know what I was going to say? He's not online for this. It looked like he was going across it slightly. And that's why the cue ball went to the left of the 9 ball as we're looking. Let's just see how he shapes up for it next time.
That's a good observation, Mark, because Jason plays regular pool pretty good. So he has the good fundamentals to, draw back straight and such. Abram's not necessarily, a serious pool player, like regular pool player. So he may not have as good of fundamentals, like quote unquote pool fundamentals, versus artistic pool.
Yeah, and this is one of the few shots where it's really important to get that straight. Let's see how he gets down and approaches this one.
It's more straight this time.
I think he's going to go to the other side of the 9. Oh, he's got it full on. Perfect. Great shot. Well done.
Nice shot.
Well, do you come with the jump over? I like the cue ball on the rail here, Brian, with the cue ball on top of the chalk, jump over the 2 balls and make the 2 balls. That's a 10-pointer, is it?
And it is. I just don't know if Abram likes that shot.
I do.
Yeah.
Great shot, second time. So he's still in it.
Yep. So this is his second wild card pick, second of 4. He's just thinking, what can I hit? And maybe Jason's going to have trouble with.
Yeah, the tension of waiting to see
here?
what shot they're going to choose is just as exciting as the actual shot sometimes.
Well, you're not getting a circular draw, but you're getting another 10-point draw shot. This is
nice.
Massey's power draw. So how this is set up, so the object ball is frozen to that first diamond, and the cue ball has to be at least 1 ball width from the object ball. So you compress the rail, shoot the cue ball into the rail, make the ball, and then draw around that arc with a lot of side spin. So you just need enough draw to get it to the rail, and then the side spin takes the rest.
Looking forward to this one. Lots of low right on the cue ball. How many shots are left?
This is Abram's second wild card. So after this shot, there'll be 2 shots apiece. So 4 total.
Come on, make this first time. I want to see a close finish.
Here we go, 10 points.
Burying it into the rail. See him burying it into the rail. Wow, he got the draw and the side spin, but didn't make the ball. And there again, just watching to see there, Brian, wasn't he? The full outcome of the shot, just to see what he's got to change.
Yep, just want to make sure he had the stroke to get around, or if the cue ball would go short, So you just want to make sure that the cue is on the right track.
So he can actually put that cue ball further away from the 3 if he wanted? It just has to be one ball
if you wanted
away.
to. Yep.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay. Well, he's missed the 3 again. Got the power. Got the spin. Unfortunately, he's missed that pot again.
Yeah, this ball can be easily missed because you're actually driving the cue ball into the rail and making it.
Yeah, so you're almost forcing the 3 ball away from the rail, aren't you?
Yep.
Unless you hit it absolutely sweet, of course.
All right, Abram, here we go. Third try.
Well, he's got the timing right, but again, he's missed the pot. And he'll be disappointed with that, not to make the 3 ball on 3 occasions. So now a real chance, and we know this guy has a lovely stroke. You could say he's got 1 foot in the final. That's coming up later, guys. 5 o'clock. Tim Chin waiting. Oh, he's caught the rack there anyway, so that won't count.
I see Tim Gallagher in the chat, and this is his favorite shot. Being ironic, being facetious, of course. There he is.
He can't make it, I guess.
Oh, he can. He just doesn't like it.
Has it got the power? No, it hasn't. It's neither the line either. So 1 more chance, but well, he won't have lost anything if he doesn't make it, but he won't have gained anything.
All right, last swing here.
Yes, it looks good. Has it got the power? Oh, it hasn't got the line either. Oh, has it? Yes, he's made it.
Nice shot.
He made it.
8 points.
Just caught the point of the triangle there.
And did you see after he missed that last shot, he moved the triangle enough to where it would hit that point?
Yes, he put a ball there, didn't he, behind it? Look at that. Perfect point struck there. Right on the very, very point of that triangle. There, and just nudged it in. Beautiful. And you've got to think that could be the shot that seals this semi-final.
How many points was that?
That was 8. All right.
Into 70. Yeah, 68. 66.
All right, so Jason's up 32 points with 4 shots to go. So as long as he makes this shot, especially on the first attempt, Abram can't catch him.
So what's going on here? The speed demon.
Yep. So you shoot. Yep. So you shoot the first ball first, and then fire the 3 in before it goes. Yep. So you're shooting the cue ball first, and then 1, 2, 3, and the cue ball falls in behind. Right at you.
Does that count?
The object balls can touch. So
okay, so yeah, he makes it first time. That's it. It's all over. He will play against Tim, the Dragon Chin, in the final.
That's going to be a match, and that's actually a rematch of the Coghlan Auto Artistic Pool Open from 2019. They played in the finals there. Tim got him there, so now it's a rematch.
Well, you don't want to miss that, guys. 5 p.m. Is it 6 p.m.? Is it, sorry? 6 p.m. It's 5 for me. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard
Yes, that's
Time.
correct. 6 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, 5 a.m. if you're in Thailand.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to set my alarm.
All right, so see you guys then.
PremierBilliards.com. Exceptional cues, cases, and accessories from premium brands like Q-Tech, Predator, Mucci, and McDermott. Also featuring JB cases, championship felt, and even more. All your billiard supplies, one simple solution. Want it? We've got it. Need it? Get it shipped fast. Find it at PremierBilliards.com.